It's week 1 of the 2024 season, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Vikings and the Giants, and it comes your way next.
We're across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads are going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they can earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way. Because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what do you...
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. It's their quarterback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings are on the board here first in the season opener.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet.
First quarter. On second down and 4. Jones. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Now Jones. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this is...
And sometimes what happens when you make a mistake early, you get too cautious going forward. Just cover up the football and take care of it and be able to cut it loose. Oh.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Daniel Jones, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants get a bit closer.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and hey, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hockenson from 3 yards out. And the Vikings have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown. Stuffed that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
All you hear from coaches and personnel directors in the NFL, how difficult it is for a rookie receiver to have an impact on the game. So much to learn, so much offense to absorb. Looks like he's
scoring. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. In a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick six, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team.
Back to throw again. This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have got it back to within a score.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
Looking to throw. Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Giants are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the fourth.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land.
Stud wide receiver, you want to try to get in the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit.
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 7-yard touchdown grab, and the Vikings have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter.
Gano's kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So a big kick to get this back to even, yet now the worry is, did you leave Giants get there? And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a little teaching moment here.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet the...
Oh, and it's intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. Both offenses sputtering a little bit here in overtime, Charles, but give credit to the defenses and certainly credit to them on that last play. That is a huge interception.
I will absolutely do that. They deserve the credit because they forced a punt on the opening drive of overtime. You know no one wants to give up the ball in OT, and now you have them back out there knowing that it only takes a field goal to win this game. Big-time defensive plays being...
This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Giants win the football game. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Jets, they needed overtime to do it, but they get the Week 1 victory thanks to the field goal. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Commanders. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat.